welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this video. Now, this video is going to be entitled Donald Trump, HBU, Coons, and Dr. Ben Carson. Now, as of late, the last month has been hectic. We've had Black History Month with Donald Trump's presidency. Um, Over the time, Donald Trump, let's go back in time real quick. Last year, during the election, it was between Hillary and Donald Trump, and it was a battle over the African American vote. Um, Donald Trump didn't come out for African American votes until I guess the fall of last year. He started getting some selective coon churches, and he was showing up at these churches, and with blacks, and then he was doing that shit. Then fast forward, he won election. He started inviting various black celebrities to Trump Towers. So he's done that. All the stuff that Donald Trump has done, having the HBUs at his office with his white woman curled up on a chair with all these black men. Um, Black History Month talking about Frederick Douglass, or his vice president saying by Abraham Lincoln, not acknowledging all that bullshit is done on purpose. It's done to hide the fact that Donald Trump has white supremacists working in his White House and coons. So the game that the right wing is playing right now is to have these fraudulent African Americans in the White House to kick out Hispanic people and Muslims out the country, to show that, okay, I'm friends with these stupid Negroes, but we're gonna throw the Hispanic people and the Muslims out. But see here, I'm not prejudiced, because black people are being used as pawns by Donald Trump in his White House, his alt-right White House. So this is the tactics they're taking, because they don't want to anger up African American people. Because if you anger up a lot of black people, then you lose votes. And, votes. These guys gonna want to run for re-election. They may want to run for president or senate, so they want to ensure that they have blacks in confusion. Now, the HBUs. Donald Trump had the black presidents take a photo op with him, and he's said he's going to sign a bill for African American individuals to show up. A bill for black colleges, basically. He says he's going to put all this money, and I've listened to different black YouTubers say, "Well, see here, he's done more. Trump's done more by signing the HBUs. Putting money in the HBUs over Obama." Here's the thing about HBUs. HBUs have been going under for the last 20, 25 years. HBUs attendance has dropped. A lot of black kids don't want to go to the HBUs. It hasn't been no encouragement or no public outcry for blacks to go there. And then they have high tuition, and they make it real restrictive for black kids to go to black colleges. A lot of the times, the black boys in particular that's into sports, whether it's basketball or football or whatever sport they're doing, they're going to regular white colleges. But the HBUs, if they're going to put money into the HBUs, the HBU money should be used to get more black kids into their college, because I think it's important for black kids to go to a black college to have the black experience. I believe that's very important, because it teaches black culture and careers, and it makes you more prepared to be outside society. The black colleges have failed to do that over the course of time, because they've had lots of, you know, fuckery going on in the college. But Donald Trump, to these black college presidents, they came there thinking that they was doing stuff with the president, only to get used as a pawn to get a couple of billion into those small schools, which we should all do ourselves. I think that we all should take our money and put it into the black colleges and not rely on the federal government. We should try to have our own private funding, because Once the federal government starts stepping in, free speech goes out as far as teaching about culture and having opinions against the United States. One of the problems with African American individuals in the United States is we don't believe in owning our own stuff. We keep relying on the federal government to provide for us. And so the black colleges should be controlled by black money, not federal money. We should never get so hard up to where we're going to take photo ops with a known white supremacist. It shouldn't happen, but it did happen, and as usual, black people are made to look like fools. And then you got some black people saying, see, he's doing more for black people than Barack Obama has done. Where, before we start saying Barack Obama hasn't done anything for black people, I keep saying this thing over and over again. Black people did not come to Barack Obama with a agenda. These are facts. Now, most black people are throwing Barack Obama under the bus because he's not president. But when Barack Obama was running for president, they should have told Barack, hey, you need to put money towards black colleges. Hey, Barack, we're tired of, white supremacy and police officers targeting African American men. But instead, black people stood there like dummies and cheerleaded him because he was president without talking about business. Now, black people want to talk about business. But the key goal with African American people, and this leads back to the HBUs, is we need to start funding our own HBUs in education, and then the teachers and the professors at the HBUs need to talk to the black kids about having group economics and expansions, not just going out getting a degree and working for white master, but we need to uh, build on controlling our own universities and our education. So that's basically what needs to happen. Instead, we are so dependent these days since the late 60s on white daddy to take out his purse strings and give black people money. And we need to get out of that mold when it comes to our communities. So the HBUs should be relying on black money, and the grants and federal government, the federal money should be very low when it comes to doing that. And to all the coons saying that, see here, Donald Trump, so yeah, Bush donated money to black HBUs. So let's not get into this mode of who's donating money. We should be getting money for our communities. We should be taking money and raising our money up to practice group economics so that we can expand our communities. Other communities is passing black people up. Now I know a lot of black people hate to hear me say that, but you got other communities passing black people up because they're building wealth in their communities, while we are still the lowest people on the planet, the poorest and most uneducated people in the United States of America, and that's the African American person. We are very uneducated and we're very poor in the country because we will not control our education and our money in a proper way. We rather take our money and go to white colleges, get white jobs, and be controlled by white people and not be comfortable. But what we go through a brainwashing technique that we're not nothing, and we need to break these habits. That's why I think that more black kids should start being encouraged. If you guys are going to get money from this devil, take the money and use it to advertise through BET News One on how to get black kids back into black colleges again so that they could learn their culture and learn about their heritage and get an education, a quality education, and a degree, and show that they could be somebody in life. Like and share this video, people. Peace out.